published 1635 Est, the 22nd of November 2017, updated 1812 Est, the 22nd of November 2017, when all the excitement had died down and everyone put their calculators away. The damage to Manchester United's hopes of Champions League progress wasn't that bad after all. A late Basle winner at St JakobPark last night changed the complexion of this match and the picture in Group A. Enough for United to miss out on the knockout stage after surrendering the 100% record. Hardly. They still only need a point to qualify, and will fancy their chances of getting it on December 5 at home to a CSKA Moscow side already well beaten 41 in Russia. The bottom line is that Moscow must win by 6 goals at Old Trafford, so don't expect Jose Mourinho to be losing sleep anytime soon. What will perplex the United manager far more is how his team contrived to lose this match. Basle won the game when Michael Lang tapped home at the far post from a low cross to stun Manchester United. The result means United must wait until the final match day to reach the knockouts, when a draw against CSKA Moscow will. Lang celebrates his goal, which was a just reward after Basle forced United deeper and deeper in the second half. Strange game, mused Mourinho afterwards. I think we play a match like this 10 times and 9 we win comfortably. The one was now. Defeat in Switzerland wasn't in the script. Nor was it on the cards after a United side showing 7 changes from the weekend bossed the opening 45 minutes and hit the woodwork twice. This was not a night when Mourinho parked the bus and got caught out, but the second half was a very different affair. They hardly had a shot on goal as the tide of the game turned and Basle sensed their opportunity. Mourinho was forced to replace the dominant Paul Pogba in the 66th minute in only his second game back since suffering a hamstring injury in the 30 win over Basle at Old Trafford in September, and the introductions of Nemanja Matic and Zlatan Ibrahimovic did not have the desired effect. It came as no surprise whatsoever when the plucky Swiss snatched victory in the 89th minute. Manchester United almost took the lead after 11 minutes when Marwan Fellaini's header was cleared off the line. Fellaini headed the ball down and seemingly goalwards, only for Manuel Akanji to somehow pee the ball away of the bar in a first half. A few chances. Paul Pogba ped a free kick over the crossbar from just outside the Basle penalty area. CSKA Moscow moved closer to a spot in the Champions League last 16 with a 20 win over Benfica on Wednesday. Georgi Shchenikov gave CSKA an early lead, before an own goal from Jardel ensured Benfica, now eliminated, slipped to the 5th defeat in 5 Champions League games. For CSKA goalkeeper Igor Akinfeev, it marked the end of an 11-year wait for a shutout in the Champions League proper. Marcos Rojo, who impressed on his comeback from a torn cruciate ligament just 4 days after Ibrahimovic made his return from the same injury, committed a foul on the halfway line. Still, there appeared to be little threat to a United side seeing out the remaining minutes for the draw they needed to go through as group winners. However, the free kick found its way to the impressive Renato Stefan, who danced past 2 United players and switched play to the left where Raul Petretta was charging upfield on the overlap. Petreta's cross to the far post cut out 3 defenders and reached Michael Lang, who had lost Daley Blind and turned the ball into an empty net. Daley was blaming himself, but it's totally unfair, said Mourinho. I refuse that situation because we are a team, and in the first half we should be winning 5 or 6-0. That was not Daley's fault, for sure, so we put ourselves in this position. Basle's Geoffroy Serre tripped Sander Herrera, leading to the free kick which Pogba wasted from the edge of the area. Protests his innocence to an unmoved referee Daniele Orsato. However, Basle survived as they defended stoutly. United's best first half chance came when Fellaini was not able to get enough on Anthony Martial's cross hitting the post. Mourinho had a point. United opened up their opponents as early as the 12th minute when the pace on Pogba's pass into Romelu Lukaku enabled the Belgian to spin away from Ida Balanta and hold off his marker as he charged into the box. If anything, Lukaku was guilty of holding on to the ball for too long, allowing goalkeeper Tomas Vaklik to rush off his line and block. The loose ball was played to Blind, who crossed to Marwan Fellaini, and his goal-bound header was cleared off the line by Manuel Akanji. It was one of 3 headers from Fellaini that could easily have given United a first-half lead. When Blind swung in a free kick after Matteo Darmian had been fouled shortly afterwards, he flashed an effort wide of the near post. Then, just before half-time, a more subtle attempt from Anthony Martial's cross saw the ball brush off that mop of black hair and against the outside of the post. United created several chances towards the end of the first 45 minutes. Anthony Martial, denied by the home goalkeeper Paul Pogba, was withdrawn after 66 minutes as Jose Mourinho looked ahead to the Premier League weekend action. Zlatan Ibrahimovic made his return from injury in the Champions League as a second-half substitute in Switzerland. Basle improved after the break with Renato Stefan testing second choice. United keeper Sergio Romero on several occasions. Dimitri Oberlin misses a golden chance as the home side dominated the second half as United dropped deep. Basle's Marek Suchi fights for the ball with Romelu Lukaku in the early stages at St JakobPark in Switzerland. Rojo also hit the woodwork during a brief United flurry before the interval when his long-range effort took a deflection off Marek Suchi and rattled the bar, while Martial raced clear of two defenders and tried to finish from a tight angle but was denied by Vaklik at his near post. At one point, the scoreboard erroneously flashed up 31 to United. They would have deserved it, but had to be satisfied with a goalless first half. That all changed, however. No sooner had Lukaku headed wide from an excellent cross from Martial than Basle began to find space and opportunities in front of goal. Blind had struggled with the pace of Lang and Mohamed Elyounoussi in the first half, and now it was Stefan's turn to torment the static United left-back. United goalkeeper Sergio Romero had to get down quickly to his left after Dimitri Oberlin nicked an effort from Stefan, who then cut inside Blind before curling a shot past the far post. Renato Stefan fights for the ball against Marcos Rojo, who hit the bar with a long-range deflected effort in the first half. Norwegian midfielder Mohamed Elyounoussi vies with Italian defender Matteo Darmian in a hard-fought fixture. Basle goalkeeper Thomas Vaklik palms away one of several crosses put into the home box as United piled on the pressure. Lang headed against the bar from a difficult angle in the 67th minute, and Basle then had a penalty appeal turned down by Italian referee Daniele Orsato for Rojo's challenge on Stefan. There was nothing wrong with the timing of the Argentine's tackle on Oberlin soon after, however, as he slid in to make a brilliant block on the Basle No-19's shot, but it was Rojo's foul that indirectly led to Basle's late winner as St JakobPark erupted. The team had repeated the 10 win over Mourinho's Chelsea in 2013 and a famous 21 victory over United 2 years earlier. That result proved fatal to Sir Alex Ferguson's hopes of reaching the knockout stage, but this setback is unlikely to be quite so damaging. Marek Suchi holds his face after sustaining an injury in one of several aerial challenges which occurred in the game. It was a mostly pragmatic performance by Jose Mourinho's Manchester United, who needed but missed out on a draw. Basle fans unveiled an impressive tifo before the game, which read, "If you need us, we are in Basle." Deutsch Swedish striker Ibrahimovic shows his dejection as his return from injury is marked by a defeat at the hands of Basle.